All right, let's do a walk around on this 560 SL that has been very slightly modified to look like an AMG car. So we've got Euro bumpers, Euro headlights, we got Pentas, and lowering springs. This car has eyeballs. It looks really good. And I wish just the front of it, I mean, oh, I love it. You also have the amber corners, which look really, really nice, especially the paint and the Euro headlights. So you get the Euro headlights, these are glass. And the really thin bumpers, fog lights. So yeah, we'll just kind of walk around. This car has been repainted before, but the paint job is pretty good. And you have some light stuff right in the panel. It's a little, not excellent, but it's very passable. Got the Euro bumpers in the rear. Everything's killer looking. So we'll go inside. Obviously, bank vault doors, a nice gray leather interior. These are nice and good shape. These usually don't get damaged, get drag out and crack. Needles are a little green. And the wood has some very, very light sun fading. It is a Roadster after all. But the veneer is all in really nice shape. You got two little splits right there by the window up button. And you have a very, very nice Blaupunkt stereo system in here that was installed in Germany, and it was very expensive. I think it was like $5 or something like that to do it. Some, you know, light discoloration on the parcel shelf here, and some splits in the dash. But this is a very nice driver grade car. The car drives really nicely. You have your armrest here. It's actually in really nice shape. The seats are pretty good. You have it's not a split, it's just a scratch there. Obviously there's some wear on this bolster, but the seats aren't dilapidated. They feel nice and comfy and supportive. The seat in particular is in excellent condition. You've got some Mercedes-Benz gray floor mats, and you do have them in the rear too. I believe I shot those in the gallery. We'll open up the engine bay. Door shut noise. Heck yeah, it's good. It's got your air intake tube looks actually new. I think that's been replaced. Some oxidation on the polished aluminum intake box. But your brake fluid reservoir looks really nice. I see nice, clean, clear fluid in there. I'm gonna say this is all R134A. Yep, sure is. So AC's been converted, which is nice. These look newer, the wires, and they are Bosch. That's been changed at some point. I think this has two. The cap looks original. You got your mono valve back here for the heater. It's a really very nice, straight, decent car. You got Michelin PS4S's on here. Got the AMG Pentas. Cool. Well, here's a quick walk around. Let's go drive it. All right, we're behind the wheel of this 560 SL. Gotta move my seat up a little bit. Cool, we're gonna just drive this around. I've driven a lot of really nice stock ones, and I've actually owned a really nice modified one. And so I can compare and contrast. So obviously these North American cars came with a lot of body roll from the factory. And I mean, that's rather pointy. The suspension work is really well done in this car, especially with Michelin Pilot Sport for all seasons. You got lots of grip, really nice sidewall, and a really quiet, sporty tire. The heat works, it's already blowing hot. I think I'm in a school zone, so we're just gonna cruise for a second. I'll turn back around. I'm kind of surrounded by schools in this area, so forgive me for not getting on it and romping. Oh, and school zone. We'll do a kick down. So these 5.5 liter M117s that these US spec 560s got, they have tons of mid-range, lots of torque. They die off a little bit up top. That's what the Euro engines are good for, is top end power. But still quick cars, even by today's standards. And really quiet engines as well. These are really good GT engines. Turn around in this neighborhood right here. Again, my brake pedal feels really nice. Grabs up top. Turning radius, spectacular. This is an old Mercedes after all. Make sure my lights are turned on, it's getting a little dark. And the steering's really sharp on this. These have a steering coupler with 2 bushings in them, and those like to degrade over time, and then you get really sloppy steering. I mean, the car is going wop, 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 wop at the front end. There is movement, so that's really nice. I'm a bit of a suspension nerd, so that was a pretty big bump. While it's lowered, it doesn't bottom out, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel bad. It feels really pleasant. So many people, I don't know what brake pads on here, but my god, the brake pedal feels really good. But anyways, a lot of people don't know how to modify cars, and they either over modify or use a too aggressive part. It throws off the balance of the car. This is kind of perfectly done. So still in the school zone, just gonna cruise. But that's what these cars are best at doing, is cruising. This one's a bit more aggressive, but you can thrash it on a back road, or you can hop in it, drive to work, go on a road trip, take it out to dinner. That's what's good about these cars. There's a lot of steering feedback in this steering wheel too. I think I'm still in the school zone. Yeah, we're just gonna keep cruising. Bit of a bump. Let's give it some gas here. Again, I don't want to do too much speed. I mean, that feels good. Suspension's tight, no creaks, no rattles, no pops, no bangs. And school zone. Brakes feel really nice. It's fun driving a lot of cars, and then you get into something older like this. And you know, the M117 is a very popular engine back then. They made a ton of them, but like getting in them, you're like, these are just still special cars. Really like driving them, especially with some AMG bits on it. This is a cool one. Yeah, blinkers do work. The lights light up. Hazards light up. Exterior thermometer is not working. All my gauges are working. The temperature is pegged right around 90 degrees Celsius. And yeah, we got oil pressure. I don't know if the clock's working. I guess we can all go back in time and look and see if that's moved, but cool, guys. Well, I'm sitting in this red light, so I'm probably gonna be here for a few minutes, but if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below and we'll get to you. And thanks for watching the video, and hopefully we answered some questions you guys had and covered the car. Thanks for watching.